You think your ego is protecting you. It's not. It's the reason you fight with people you love, the reason you can't take feedback, the reason you feel threatened by other people's success. And you don't even notice it happening. Let's break this down, not through some ancient philosophy first, but through logic. Watch how ego actually works in your daily life. 1. Ego turns every disagreement into a battle. Someone corrects you at work. Facts, no emotion attached. But you feel your chest tighten. You feel the need to defend, explain, prove you're right, even when a part of you knows you're wrong. That's not confidence. That's ego translating information as an attack on your identity. The moment you treat "I made a mistake" as "I am a mistake," you've let ego hijack a simple correction into a war. 2. Ego makes you compare instead of grow. Someone you know gets a promotion, a better body, a better relationship. Real growth would ask, "What can I learn from this?" But ego asks a different question, "Why not me?" And suddenly you're not inspired, you're resentful. You didn't lose anything. Nothing was taken from you. But ego convinces you their win is your loss. That's not observation. That's distortion. 3. Ego needs an audience to survive. Notice how much of what you do is shaped by who's watching. The version of you online, the version you are with strangers, the version you are trying to impress a room, that's not you. That's a performance ego is running, because ego cannot exist without validation. Take away the audience, and ego starts to shrink. That should scare you a little. If who you are changes based on who's watching, who are you when no one is? 4. Ego confuses being right with being safe. This is the most dangerous one. Ego doesn't actually care about truth. It cares about winning. That's why people stay in arguments they know they've lost, not because they believe they're right, but because losing feels like disappearing. Admitting you're wrong doesn't hurt you. It hurts your ego. Those are two very different things, but ego has spent years convincing you they're the same. 5. Ego is inherited, not innate. Nobody is born defensive. Nobody is born needing to be better than the next person. Watch a 2-year-old, no shame about failing, no comparison, no need to prove anything. That gets built later. Every time you were praised only for winning, every time you were mocked for losing, every time love felt conditional on performance, a brick got added. By adulthood, you're carrying a wall you never agreed to build, and you call that wall who I am. That's the problem with ego. It doesn't feel like a mask. It feels like your face. So here's the actual question: if none of this, the defensiveness, the comparison, the performance, the need to win, was there from birth, and all of it was added later by fear and conditioning, then who exactly are you protecting when you protect your ego? You're not protecting yourself. You're protecting a construction. A pattern built out of old wounds and older approval seeking, dressed up as personality. This isn't a new realization. A man who spent his life studying the human mind said almost exactly this, decades ago. Osho said the ego isn't even real, it's just an idea you keep feeding belief into, and the moment you stop feeding it, it has nothing left to stand on. He said parents, schools, and society all strengthen the ego on purpose, because for centuries, survival meant being strong enough to compete, so we're trained from childhood to build ego like it's armor. And here's the part that should sit with you. He said the stronger the ego gets, the more it blocks intelligence, like a layer of darkness sitting on top of light that was already there. He didn't say destroy it by force either. He said don't fight the ego, that's still ego, just wearing a disguise of self-improvement. He said watch it. Bring awareness to it. And the strange thing is, the closer you actually look at your ego, the less of it you find. Because it was never solid to begin with. So maybe the goal was never to build confidence. Maybe the goal was to stop needing armor in the first place.